Anonymous.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Happy end day. Hope you guys are having a great weekend thus far. Hope you guys have had a great and prosperous week as well. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because things can and will change based on the choices and decisions that you make. Please be aware that the choices and decisions that you do make can and will affect the people around you, so please use discernment. Also, I'm a blunt reader, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek. The cutoff date for the prize is within 3 days, you guys, the 15th. So make sure you guys are adding your names so I can do the drawing. Everybody gets a fair chance. And also, too, the cutoff date for the life chart, which will be broadcasted on Patreon, that cutoff date is for the 20th. So make sure you guys drop your names, get other people involved, you know. It's open world for you guys. Check the description box below if you guys want to book a personal reading with me. It has a link to my website. It also has my email address in there as well. So feel free to tap in. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody who's been bumping the Fran project. I do have more coming pretty soon. It will be once I kind of get through the school, so don't worry. Just enjoy that for now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna get this started, man. Let's see. Give me some messages for the collective for this energy read. What we need to know, what we need to see, and what we need to be aware of. Got rest, harmony, peace, expansion, growth, regaining control. So in the same sense, you may be overworking yourself. Maybe you probably feel overwhelmed. I'm picking up anxiety. This is stemming from somebody feeling like they're losing control. So it's like basically somebody needs to be just relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you are self-aware. You're not self-absorbed. Let me get that clear. But it's like you're aware of yourself. You're aware of your emotions. You're aware of things that are going on around you. But just don't let it send you like into a full-blown panic. You know what I'm saying? Like there's still more room to grow. So kind of take some time to rest and reflect if that's making any sense. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and feel comfortable to shed old skin. Don't get hell bent up on like things have to be a certain way. So it's like this gives me like perfectionist energy as well. Just remain calm and try to find solitude. Find your grounding again. You know what I'm saying? Basically breathe. Okay. Somebody's weighing out their options. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody feels like they don't have like great choices. It's like it's not what they want. Kind of like you guys see when I pull up that choice card in one of my other oracle decks, and right now it's like the opportunities that are laid in front of you, you may not want them, but the question is you got to ask yourself is there another way, and if so, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So slow down in the same sense that's being emphasized. Like take some time. Like I don't know if somebody's like trying to push themselves to stay up late to meet certain deadlines, this, that, and the third. Somebody possibly could feel overwhelmed, like they're facing a whole bunch of challenges. And it's like they're getting stuck in their head, they're, you know what I mean, they're snappy, all type of things. Like their energy is basically off. So rest, you feel what I'm saying? Take some time and slow down and gather your thoughts before you make a huge mistake if that's making any sense, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for somebody to focus. Somebody has way too many options out here. There is a player out here pretty much like that is still exploring their options. I see a lot of them out here too. Slow down, you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody has to be like, this one has to be the right one. So it's like somebody's ready to give up their player ways because they see things aren't working out. This is someone who probably has multiple babies, probably has one on the way as well. It's like they're being overwhelmed. It's very challenging, but there's growth within this challenge, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like whoever's been pretty much running wild with like, pretty much whoever's been running wild, doing whatever they want to do, their karma is starting to hit them right now. And I wouldn't even really call it karma. It's just more of like all the things that you kind of like put off or that you avoided and maybe have gotten over on people, like it's starting to catch up, you know what I'm saying? So like that's not, I mean, you can say that it is karma, but I'm gonna say it's really not because, you know, the law of, it's not like the law of attraction, what is it? I have to post that later, but there's a law. It's like, I believe it's intention. So it's like something you put out, it'll come back to you as well. It's a little different from the law of attraction and the law of karma. Like I said, I'll post that in a post for you guys so you guys get a little bit more clarity in regards to that. But it's like somebody's being told, like, it's whatever it is in the past is catching up to somebody now, and it's like now they kind of took a lot of things for granted in the past, and now they're kind of like stressing about options here. Stressing about past mistakes. It started something in the past and caught up to somebody. So like now someone's unable to rest. In the same sense as like you can't cry over spilled milk. You've already made these decisions. You kind of have to just basically roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Evaluate things, like weigh out your pros and cons. What's more valuable and what can wait? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you may want to buy a new game or you might want to get some new shoes, but it's like, have you finished the other ones? Have you finished the other game yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, are your shoes still functioning? You know what I'm saying? You might just need to clean them up. You know what I'm saying? Are they talking to you yet? You feel what I'm saying? There's certain things that can like wait out, hold on. You can hold out on for a little bit longer. It doesn't have to be right here, right now, this very present second. You know what I'm saying? So someone's finally understanding that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want motion, but it's like in order to get that motion, it's like something has to give here. It's like basically trying to pack everything and bring it with you, knowing damn well it's gonna slow you down. That's pretty much what somebody is going through right now. So evaluate those options, man. See what's actually really worth carrying. What's really worth the burden. Because I feel like, you know, you're kind of like, I feel like you're 2 steps away from reaching your goal, or at least like reaching happiness in the same sense, in some way, shape, or form. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to be all over once you take these next 2 steps. What I'm saying is that level is complete. At least like, so everything that you're carrying along with you, let's say you're carrying 8 pentacles with you. You know what I'm saying? You got 8 more pentacles. You got 8 pentacles, you need 2 more. But you're carrying all these swords, all these things in your mind, basically carrying all these swords with you. And that's what's hindering you. Because, you know, the 6 of Swords in reverse will keep you stuck. You want to constantly keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Be a tornado. Don't be a chaotic tornado, but just keep it pushing, keep it moving, if that's making any sense. Give me some messages for the collective. For this year and energy read. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to be aware of? Mature woman in reverse. This gives me ratchet energy, adjudication, ratchet energy. This is somebody who does like to hang out with ratchets, you know what I'm saying? Place no judgment, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, like, y'all get down how I get down type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, in the same sense as like I was saying earlier, like, somebody's ways are starting to catch up to them. Like, now they have this anxiety, you know what I'm saying? It's like they probably could have missed the love of their life playing around these games. So it's like a whole lot of reflecting in the past, like, damn, I probably should have committed to this person. I should have treated this person a lot more better, you know what I'm saying? I was being immature, doing things that I wanted to do, in the same sense, putting my best foot forward, really, when it had a lot to do with just trying to find yourself. So this could have been like a bad judgment of character as well, too. We got great fortune. So everything that glitters ain't gold, or at least that's what somebody had to learn the hard way. So there's valuable lessons to be learned from this. I also feel like you are, in the same sense, you are a great asset. Anything you put your mind to, it's just you have to really calm down the storm pretty much. Like, you're making motion, but you're just trying to do way too many things at once. Success doesn't happen overnight, and you really can't race. You really cannot rush greatness, if that makes any sense. Sorry. But you can't rush greatness. And I think you're finally starting to come to terms with that, you know what I'm saying? Not holding you know, any grudges, pointing any fingers. It's like somebody's really starting to accept accountability for their actions here. Because you see how like this judge looks, like he's tired of hearing this bullshit. So in the same sense, like I kind of feel like people are more curious to hear what you have to say. So somebody's gonna get an opportunity to either come clean. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna, you know, rekindle things or repair things, but it's like at least you get to speak your truth now. You know what I'm saying? It's like people aren't tired of hearing the same shit. People are more curious because it's like there's a whole lot of things that one or many doesn't understand. Courtship is in reverse. Like I said, you may not be able to rekindle anything, but you'll get a chance to speak your truth if that's making any sense. So it's like you would have lost, like I said, you lost something good by going out here dating or being a player, whatever the case may have been. It is what it is, you feel what I'm saying? Don't cry over spilled milk. Just learn from your past mistakes. That family room, sit down and talk, clear the air. You know what I'm saying? It's like, see where we can go from here. Explore what your options are. How can we, I know things will never be the same, but it's like, how can we patch this up to where it's like, it's still cool. I know it's never going to be like it was before, but how do I get it to where it's like there isn't no hostility toward me or vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of feels like that. So it's like somebody's ways are pretty much caught up to them. And it's like, this person is a great person, great fortune out here. Courtship. This is also, I'm picking up that somebody feels like they're not worthy of dating anybody. This has a lot to do with social media. Somebody's fixed on like how people look at them on social media, how people perceive them, or they feel inadequate. So it's like this person can be an emo and they want somebody who's business. And it's like, how could I ever get with somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you'll never know until you try. It's like, you never really know what you have to offer to somebody unless you go do it. Place no judgment on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Free yourself of that burden. Sometimes you just gotta go take a risk. I was like watching The Shot. Like, I just started this show. And I'm looking at the relationship between the kids. Like, I don't know all their names, but it's like, if you guys seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Where it's like the cousin is sitting here chasing the little boy that shot the old man. It's kind of like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like not really seeing things, taking things for granted. Like, yeah, she got a crush on him, and he chasing her cousin, and she's trying to help, and he ended up using her in the same sense. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back and bite him in the ass. He's gonna end up wanting that girl. Don't tell me the show yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm watching it from the first season and catching up. But that just like came to mind. It's just like not really like, because you see he's pretty much fixed on his own way, trying to do things his way. You know, pride is getting in the way. How is, you know, he really don't listen to his homies, but he kind of does, if that makes any sense. So it's still trying to figure himself out. One of this mature woman in reverse, this immature woman. Somebody gets kicked out of a home. I feel like this has a lot to do with somebody getting caught up. Somebody gets kicked out of their home. Flip the whole house upside down. I'm also picking up on breaking and entering. And this could be set up due to a woman as well. So, because you see the great fortunes out here. So if you have anything valuable, please lock it up. I am seeing like home invasions out here. Poverty in reverse. Someone literally does get robbed, whether it's like of their valuables or of a relationship. But I feel like with this poverty in reverse, this sets somebody free. It opened up like pretty much like what people took from you was all materialistic. Like if somebody was able to take something from you, it really wasn't yours to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Either that or you just didn't appreciate, you know, and you didn't appreciate and value what this person or these people had to offer. Courthouse. This feels like somebody's gonna end up on child support here. That's what this feels like. This immature woman. Somebody gets kicked out of a home. Like I say, somebody gets robbed of something here. But this feels like contracts and agreements, settlements type thing, you know what I'm saying? Getting over poverty. What goes around comes around in the same sense. Look, the child is in reverse. What goes around comes around. Being childish, this is what can happen. The message is very clear. So I feel like this would be like an ultimatum, especially like with this courthouse. So don't be afraid to compromise. I kind of feel like that, especially if there is a child involved. Don't be afraid to compromise. Understand that life isn't fair. Things aren't fair. This is another reason why I would say, like, it's not about always what you want to do. It's about doing what's right. So in the same sense, if you are always doing what's right, and let me make this clear, it doesn't mean that always doing right will always reap you good benefits. You feel what I'm saying? Because the intention behind and the purpose of what it's for can still bring you some bad karma. Or it would bring you some bad karma or some type of consequence, if that makes any sense. But like I said, the message is absolutely clear now. Like, somebody's starting to see the picture is a lot more vivid now. You feel what I'm saying? So check out these options. Read the fine print, especially like in regards to this courthouse. Make sure you're reading the fine print. Make sure you understand everything that's being told to you, because your life is about to change. It's gonna change regardless. Everyone's life changes on a daily basis, but like, this is gonna be a huge change that it won't be able to. There's no way to fix this change in the same sense. So it's like you're gonna be forced into adapting to this change. So, on this great fortune. Coffin in reverse. Something in the past. I feel like this is an untapped gift that somebody had laid to rest. So it's like picking up old hobbies, and it's actually paying off. Like getting back to the things you love in the same sense. This is also giving CPR to dead situations, especially like if somebody sees how valuable you are. Like if somebody sees you doing better with somebody else, this person's gonna try to come back around. Like, well, what about everything that we had? You're like, no, like you should have appreciated me when you had me, type things. You feel what I'm saying? Constantly stealing from me, you end up reaping the benefits. These people were taking and sucking you dry, and now they're gonna be left ass out because you are the glitter and the gold. Truth be told. Now these people are scared because while they were sitting here poking fun, making jokes, and sitting here thinking that they're getting over on you, now they gotta sit here and watch you get blessed. Sudden wealth is in reverse. These people try to devalue you. And it's like the more and more they try to take from you, the more and more that you got blessed. Seeing this thief with the sudden wealth in reverse. So literally somebody's trying to take something. So in the same sense, whatever you're getting, stay quiet about it. Don't tell nobody about your moves. Don't tell nobody about whatever's coming in, because people are literally trying to take it from you. These people feel as if you don't deserve it. They have it fixed in their mind that you're not worth what's owed to you. Everyone always wants to have their hand all in your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everyone feels entitled to you pretty much. And it's hard to dead that. You feel what I'm saying? I kind of feel like the reason why it's hard to dead is because of the love that you have for these people. You see, you're always either you're looking for the good in these people. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like, you're constantly looking for the good in these people when these people are showing you who they are. And the cool thing about it is these people get other people involved. It's like if you gave somebody a cup of water, right? This person run back and be like, hey, Moonchild over there is giving out free water, G. I already went over there, but go get one, and then say that, make up some bogus story. You know what I'm saying? You young, he's gonna fall for it. And then I give him a cup of water, and I was like, here, take some for your parents. And he ends up giving it back to the original person just because they were being greedy. So it's like now more and more people keep doing that, sending more people my way because I'm just this nice guy. In the same sense, this is how people are treating you as well. So understand your worth. Don't let these people take that shit from you. One on this courtship in reverse. Despair. Yeah. I feel like somebody feels like they're not worthy to be in a dating field. Or it's just they don't see anybody that is worth dating. And this person's getting frustrated. Like somebody's like, time is ticking. This dating shit's hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do it. So this could be somebody who's like looking for love on the internet. Or going back to their exes. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. That's an issue here. Negative thoughts. That's an issue here. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got these 8 pentacles. You got to take 2 more steps. You know what I'm saying? And part of these 2 steps involves letting person, places, things go. If that makes any sense. You feel what I'm saying? Change the way that your perception is in the same sense. One on this family room. Main females in reverse. Family room. I feel like somebody gets turned away. Like I say, it's like somebody gets robbed. So there's like all kinds of shit going on. Like somebody gets robbed. Somebody gets robbed of a lover, robbed of belongings. And it's like somebody ends up losing out completely because they were playing games. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody could have had their whole life set. But like they played their, I guess the love of their life or their true love as a side piece. Or they just didn't see it. I'm also feeling like somebody just isn't like being very clear about their intentions. Like the way that they love somebody. Like I was talking about like in the shot, like if the cousin really like took her time and because like she's really helping this kid to try to get her cousin. So in the same sense, she realizes she ain't the main male, but she does want to be with this person, family room. So I kind of feel like somebody needs to really confess that to somebody and actually like be truthful about their real intentions. Whether it's like, you know, I'm not looking for no relationship, I'm still trying to heal, like I'm all fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe in the same sense of all that's laid out on the table, then people know how to kind of deal with you in the same sense where they have the option to. So in the same sense, somebody may be afraid of being alone. So that's another reason why they can't find the main female to create a family with. Or vice versa. You can't find a man that you want to settle down with, whatever the case may be. Community. The dating pool sucks. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's tired of being out there in the streets. They want to be at home with the family. But it's like, the way people are nowadays, it's like, man, I'd rather be by myself. You know what I'm saying? The dating pool's got all type of... Let's get into it. Fix these, my fault, y'all. Okay, so back to it. Keeping the vigil, justice will triumph. Basically, a closed mouth don't get fed. This is in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Not keeping the peace. That's kind of like what this is too. Like I feel like somebody's always starting an issue, causing all type of issues. These are lies, deceitful behavior. Somebody is literally unfocused out here, so it's kind of hard for them to keep the peace in the same sense. Somebody wants to basically address everything. So this feels like somebody has something to prove. I kind of feel like somebody's got a chip on their shoulder. That ain't healthy. Somebody got a chip on their shoulder. It comes out when they drink. Look at this cup up here. Whatever this chip is on one shoulder, like it comes out after a few drinks. And they get super defensive. Be courageous is in reverse. The truth will conquer all. Like I say, it's like somebody's trapped in their head over a bunch of lies, but this is also someone who's constantly creating lies. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who starts a lie and then someone who gets defensive over a lie. I kind of feel like you see through that person's bullshit too. Or these people may see through your bullshit, whatever the case may be. Somebody literally, like, I'm really picking up on like some type of home invasion here. It's like somebody wants to return street justice, basically. You need to be careful though, because picking up whoever the person you want revenge on, this person's a coward. Like, this person's strapped up. So you may need to be careful of walking into an ambush, setting yourself up for failure, or you're going to end up locked up for trying to sit here and get this person back. Because I also feel like this person does call the cops too. Adapt to a new situation that's in reverse. Currently, like, I feel like somebody's literally stuck in their ways. Somebody's basically want to get their lick back. And somebody's definitely going to go for it. You feel what I'm saying? They're not, this is going to be a life-changing experience for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you're fully prepared, whoever this person is or whoever these people are. These events that are starting to come up, they are going to alter a lot of things. And like I say, somebody out here is like intoxicated. You can't, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of chaotic mixed energy going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the heartbroken person. We got the other person who's like, man, fucking, I'm about to mask up and get back out there. You feel what I'm saying? Then we got somebody who's constantly lying. The dating pool sucks. So we got, basically it's like, don't allow the past to dictate your future, if that's making any sense. You don't have to prove your point. You know what I'm saying? People are going to lie all the time. I'm not justifying it, but people have reasons for lying. And part of it is, A, don't want to get in trouble. B, don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. C, maybe they're not entitled to tell you the truth. There's multiple reasons. I'm not saying that they're right, but these are some of the reasons why people lie. You know what I'm saying? Other people could be involved, which is another reason why people are going to lie. It's because they don't want to sit here and fuck up their loyalty to these people for whatever the case may be. So it's like, now you're wrapped up in all this shit. It's because it's like everyone's holding loyalty to whatever that may be. It doesn't necessarily mean it's loyalty to a person. It could be loyal to a fault. And that actually does happen. Like, we're loyal to a fault to where we end up betraying ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like not adapting to a new situation. This is kind of like not saying the truth. So it's like whoever, it's an inside job on this robbery. So somebody knows and they don't want to say anything out of fear of retaliation. That's what this is. Seek a wise elder in reverse. This feels like fear. Not wanting to open up, not wanting to tell somebody what's going on with you. It's still pretty much like, I know everything. It kind of feels like someone who's a know-it-all. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and seek the advice of others. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what I'm also picking up on this is like, someone doesn't take advice well. Like, when you try to help somebody, they're really snappy with you. They have whatever is in their head, they're fixed on it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they know what their options are, but they know what their options are, but they don't know what they're finna do. And that's crazy, right? That sounds very contradicting. You know what your options are, but you don't know what you're finna do, because the options that you got really ain't the options that you want to choose. It doesn't involve street justice. You feel what I'm saying? It don't involve getting even. Everyone's trying to get you to stay peaceful and evolve, grow. There's other ways to deal with it. One thing that I'm learning is like, you know, broke people usually are the ones who like to fight. People who are rich will sit here and sue each other and do all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it costs to go to war. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is that when you ain't got the money to go to war, in the same sense, you look at people as a tyrant, you ain't got the money, so all you know to do is get a whole community, a collective of people together to try to fight this entity or this person. You're gonna need a team. So in the same sense, you would need to seek a wise elder. Don't be so prideful to the point where it's like you end up shooting yourself in the foot. Don't be a cheddar bob. We end up shooting yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the rest of this to Patreon, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming through. Check out the vibes, man. Make sure to comment your name for the contest. Like I say, the cutoff date is the 15th for the drawing. The 20th is gonna be for the life charts. So definitely let me know. Tap in. I will see you guys for the Yang reading tomorrow. Much love and light to y'all. Peace. And please stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Peace.